my name is Jessica Kitoko, if you haven't already noticed. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have
Nikki,
Deanna,
and today we will be doing a Talk Time with Jessica. So on today's Talk Time with Jessica, episode 1 of The Real Housewives of G-Town, we will be talking about being black in an all-white city. Now, obviously, we all have different experiences, but I know we've probably all had also very similar experiences. So, yeah, who wants to start? Okay, Nicole.
Whoa.
What were your experiences like just growing up here in Guelph, being probably the only black girl in elementary school, and then when we branched off into high school and such, finding everybody?
I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Basically, I experienced racism throughout my whole school year, elementary school, and a little bit of high school. Elementary school, it was rough. I went through 3 different schools because of the situations I've been put into. I've also been held back a grade because they thought I was stupid, but I was getting the highest marks in my whole class.
This is just how Guelph works.
that's so funny because I went through everything. I went to 3 different schools. I was called back to everything he said. I went through 2.
Y'all really went to multiple schools like that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, it wasn't like that for me. It was more so just growing up, let me say, like, elementary school, it wasn't really like racism or anything. There definitely weren't many black kids. It was more so middle school. I genuinely haven't experienced like severe racism like that. It was more so middle school, and I obviously don't think that girls' intent was to be racist. But I mean, it was definitely racist. I'm not gonna say who she was. I'm actually like still kind of friends with her. I'm not gonna say who she was, but basically. So remember how I told you guys I went to PRDG in Cambridge? So this girl. So one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear my natural hair. You guys know, being that young, lots of white people haven't really seen just natural afros. They've seen our hairs like in poofs, but not actual afros. So from what I know, I was the first one to do it at the school, and I felt really pretty, like, because we used to wear uniforms, so like my hair is what I could accessorize with. So I decided to afro it up. You guys are gonna freak out when I say what I'm gonna say. I decided to afro it up, and it looked really nice. Like, my sister even complimented. She was like, "It looks gorgeous. Like, you're good to go." So I went, and throughout the day, like, people were like, "Oh my gosh, your hair." The typical reactions, right? Nothing. It wasn't anything that was like offensive. They're just like, "Wow, like your hair, I really like it." Da da da. This one chick, mind you, I am a dark skin. Okay, this one chick, guys. So I don't know what it was, if I was like heading to class or whatever, but we were talking on break. I don't know how the conversation went about, but in the end she made a comment and was like, "You look like burnt broccoli." On God. On God.
I don't know why.
Just
No, on God. And like you would, bruv.
That's disrespectful.
Like, it's this, and you know what? I was like 12, 13 at the time, so I don't think it clicked as much as it did now, and I don't know, number one, I don't know if she watches these videos, and I don't know if she knows that I don't know if she remembers this, but that's like the one thing that has stuck with me, like, till now, and I think it'll just stick with me forever, because, like, after that, I never wore my afro again, because just like not at that school. I never wore it again. It's not till after we graduated high school that I started wearing my afro again. But it was because of that comment, because I was like, oh my gosh, like, if she said something like this and it finally clicked after a while, like, do other white people think like this? And if so, like what do you do? Because nobody had anything bad to say, and obviously I don't think her intent was bad. Then again, I'm not making excuses for her, because at that age we are pretty much aware like how things work. But that's just a comment that like stuck with me till now. But
Cause, like,
no, because it's bad. It's actually so bad.
I've
But
never
you
heard of that.
Nah,
before.
bro. It's like, oh my gosh.
First
but,
of all, how do you even burn broccoli?
bro,
That's what I'm saying.
dude, my thing was like it just, like I said, it affected me throughout the rest of that, just the high school and middle school. But the plus side to that was, I don't know if she had already done it before, but there was this one chick, her name was, okay, but basically,
Yeah.
she wore her hair natural and afro the next day. And I had never seen, her hair was always like done or like, you know, like slicked back or something. So she wore it in an afro the next day. So either I don't think she's ever done it before. So that just it definitely made me feel better after that comment. But I definitely never wore my hair in an afro again until once I got to uni. Like that.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Nah, bro.
Like,
grade 8?
That's messed up.
Grade 8.
I've never had someone come up to me. Well, I never wear my natural hair like that.
It's scary, man.
Yeah.
It's actually...
Because, like...
Sorry, I called her by accident. No, like, that was like some... That's a mental ish, bro. Like, oh my days.
The only thing that's happened was just when I used to, like, that once in a blue moon time where I'll wear my natural hair, you hear all the girls like, oh my god, can I, like, touch your hair?
Feels like a clap.
And if they don't ask, they just go ahead.
They just go with their grimy little
their dirty...
Yo, I'm not even gonna diss y'all. I'm not even gonna diss white people like that, but... Bruv.
No diss.
No diss, no
It's
disrespect, but...
It's kind of disrespectful.
Y'all need to stop touching people's hair.
We
don't even ask. Just don't.
Do it.
If you're gonna look, just don't.
Keep it pushing.
Right.
We don't need it.
I don't need you to make comments on my hair. Because I definitely don't make comments.
Where have your hands been?
On your... Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
You're telling me because I'm about to get started
Bro.
in here.
And then I was gonna ask if you want to touch on the London thing. If you wanted to touch it, you could start. If you want, you want to touch.
You can start.
No.
You start. You start.
So, London. If you guys know London.
If you guys know London.
A lot of stuff happens in London. Bro, where do you even like start?
Just start, cause
This is my first time hearing this story, so
London. It was just a very hectic time.
It was just bad. It was an experience.
A lesson.
Learned.
So yeah. We had gone for
Birthday party.
You know, before we even get let's okay. One thing that I just need to like speak on is the fact is white boys and black girls. Okay. White boys and black girls. Now. High school, listen. Here in Guelph, black girls are not the ideal. And
No, at all.
I mean, like, if they are, they're usually lighter.
Yeah.
Okay? This is no disrespect to lighter girls. I'm just saying. Around Guelph, that's usually how it is. So, us, being the group of black people that we are, we obviously in school we had different groups. It was very, you could actually say it was pretty segregated when it came to like cliques. So you had black people, even black people were divided amongst themselves. So we had black people, we had Asians, we had whites, and then everybody had their own little cliques.
Yeah.
So a big thing was that our only options at the time were just white boys.
It really was.
Like, it really was. But obviously, like, it was never any, like, serious attraction, but it was more so, like, if we were, like, to talk about a situation, like, whatever it was. But one thing that I understood was white guys in Guelph, they won't tell you to your face that they like you.
But they love you, us black women.
Bro,
they love us off.
They won't admit it. They'll never talk about it. Nothing. But behind closed doors, Snapchat. Oh, hey.
Wait, what's the motive?
What's the motive?
What do you
Oh,
think?
do you want to link? This and that. But come Monday, you guys are looking at each other like
Right.
nothing happened. walking right past each other.
Or it's just a bunch of like remarks going back and forth. Like they hate you, but they really don't.
And that was a big thing. You know what's? I don't want to say his name. Whatever. So bleep it out. You know group.
Yeah.
That whole.
Yeah. All of them. They all wanted us in high school.
It just makes it really annoying because it really makes you think you're not pretty. But and then they're so ready to try to come at you behind closed doors. Fear of judgment. I think one of the reasons why they don't do it in public is either fear of judgment, obviously from us, like just our group of people, because I mean you're mixing some white guy, you don't even know if the black girl is into white guys, but also just his own fear of judgment from his friends, because his friends obviously like a type, but you like a different type. So it's like, what are they gonna say if, for example, you're to get with a black girl, you're to date a black girl, or whatever it is. So that was just always a very big thing that was always kept behind closed doors. Obviously, we fucked. Well, no. We didn't fuck. Obviously, we messed around and played along, but nothing ever happened because, let's be real,
for you.
Let me touch on my situation. Me, honestly, to be honest with you guys, I've only like had my eye on one white guy.
Hearing what?
All of one. Other than that, none of them have never. And you guys already know. I've only like. There's only two guys.
Who's the white guy?
Huh?
Who's the white guy?
I don't think you guys know who it is. He's like 1 year. He's 1 year older than me. That's what I'm saying. You guys want to know. But that's the only from grade 9. I would never associate myself with any of these white guys. But I realize what you guys are saying. Like behind closed doors, it's always, oh, you're mad pretty. Da, 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 da. I never entertain it. But like once we got to school, it's like. But it's like, wouldn't you just
for certain types of white guys, to be honest, because I went through a little phase. I'm not even gonna lie. I went through a little white guy phase.
No, he was a cutie pie though. He was a cutie. Was he a D-bag? Yeah, but he was a cutie.
I know he's gonna watch this video too, but he was the only white guy that I'm gonna say I got close to getting something serious with, but like it's just me and white guys. No offense, it's just not my style.
I've never tried it, so I don't even know.
I think that's a big thing for all of us. I've never
tried it even. Not even tried to get with this.
I tried.
It's scary.
And he basically taught me. He literally told me without telling me that I'm a beautiful black queen. To be honest with you,
was it cringy though?
It was cringy, but it was
was it like those things where it's like they fetishize you? That's the difference. Was it like a fetish, or was it like he genuinely like? Oh, that man is just obsessed. I thought you were talking about. Yeah. Nah. That man was just. What's his face was just obsessed with me. Till this day, he still is.
But he knows I'm locked off, so.
Is he still with his girl?
I don't know.
Bro, that man is all over.
He's over here liking my pics and tweets.
Double
and
tap.
stuff.
But yeah, London, go ahead. You go ahead.
You had
me?
Yeah.
White boy experience?
Cause mine's coming.
Listen, okay. I'm gonna say, you know what? I have his name on my Snap as White Chocolate because I changed his name to that night. So no. So just know that if he watches this, he'll know who he is.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I hope he remembers who he is. But I only have that name associated with one person. Mind you, I have no interest in this guy. It's just been, the name's just stayed that way since high school. So, White Chocolate, a rat. Love the kid. Number one, me and this kid were already friends.
Yeah.
No biggie, but it was never anything more than just being friends. A few kikis here, a few kikis there, and then we went about our day. Now, London, we went for a birthday party for this one guy's birthday party, and everybody was getting down and busy, you know, drinks pouring in, drugs pouring in. Okay, chill.
Just a lot of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so me and my lit self, you know, I was just dancing. I didn't. It wasn't a situation where I was necessarily looking to dance with him. He was just kind
Hold up. Let me just put this little disclaimer out here. Speaking of dancing, how we dance is not for no attention. We don't seek attention.
It's just
there. We dance to show that we're happy and we love the song. We don't do all those Becky, Trisha type dances.
I know why she's putting the disclaimer.
Yeah, you know why. Anyways, continue, yeah?
So
No, because people will really take it the wrong way.
So, I'm still kidding about the disclaimer.
You're telling me.
But no, thank you for that because
Yeah.
So, it wasn't obviously by intent that, you know, I was trying to like full blown like grab him. It just like he was there and I wanted to dance on somebody. I just wanted to have some fun. Now, so I grabbed white chocolate and I gave him the business. Like I really gave it to him. And he may or may not remember this, and
I hope he does.
The guys, like the other two that came as well, may or may not remember this, but basically the situation that happened was I was giving him the business. You know, there's a lot to handle. There's a lot to unpack. And mind you, he's short. He's short. I don't know if he grew or anything, but at the time he was on the shorter side. And so you imagine me being the way I am and someone being about, you know,
a short, scrawny white guy.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
And
we can't sugarcoat it. A white, scrawny, short guy.
Mind you, we do love this kid, so it's all
He's
love.
Not jokes.
It's all love.
It's all love.
Gave him the business. His friends actually, our friends actually, two white guys came and they were like, oh, like, do you want to come get drinks? As he's like this is I'm sorry. This is literally him like, I'm kind of busy right now, like full blown like. And I look back. I'm looking at the guys. The guys are like
in shock,
and they walk away. Gave him the business. Then, later on that night, there was also a situation that almost happened between me and him. Thank God it didn't. Could not let that happen.
He be on your...
No, it really just... I couldn't let it happen with him.
Because you knew if you...
I just couldn't let it happen with him.
Cast a spell
White
on him
chocolate,
for sure.
love that kid, but...
Not like that.
Not like that.
I like how she changed her pacha and everything.
But yeah, like, I almost gave him the serious business at the party. Basically what had happened was I went and took his order because I was going to go pay for everybody's breakfast. Came back, brought him his hash brown. He better remember this. Brought him his hash brown. We did do a little 1-2 cuddling. It was genuinely just cuddling though. It was nothing more. Don't get it twisted. But it almost did go down, and I just had to hit the brakes, because what am I doing? I have there's too many people watching. There's another guy that I was talking.
It was a messy situation.
It was messy. No, like there was one of the Johnsons, the ones that live there. Okay, there was.
You got her Johnson and then my Johnson.
There's her Johnson, my Johnson. There's also the tall Jamaican. I'm not gonna say his name, but y'all know who it is. There's also him. Yes. That used to be my.
Really?
That was my homie. Like
that's so.
There's
funny.
him. Too many eyes.
Yeah.
And then there's obviously like just the guys that just talk too much. Like I just can't. I can't have the two white boys hearing about it from white chocolate. Next thing you know, I'm coming back. No, even if school was over, I just can't let my name be dragged like that. I'm not one of those girls. I can't. So I pulled back and walked off. But it almost did happen. And yeah, it's just what were we even talking about? Yeah.
White guys.
White guy. that it just goes to show that like it's just liking black girls or liking anything than what is like agreed upon about most people when it comes to black girls that are lighter skinned. It's very number one. It's uncommon to hear. It's uncommon to see. People love you as a friend, but they never love you as a potential partner.
That's the fact that you have so much potential, so much to offer too.
But it's just seen as weird. It's not seen as the norm, you know. Yeah. We can also touch on.
You want to talk about my experience?
Yeah, I want to talk about yours too.
In London?
You better go first.
So, since we both were at the same place, we stayed at the one house, and like, there's this one guy. I know for a fact he's not gonna remember because you would not.
Was it? Oh my god.
Yeah, I never saw it coming either. But we're all at the house after the party. We're all just chilling. We're all trying to sleep and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm there on the floor, sleeping. I feel a presence beside me. I turn my head, and I see it's a white guy. I'm not calling him white chocolate because he's nowhere near white chocolate.
He was just
he was just,
and you can't even like say like his name like that because people will know.
People know. People will know exactly who this guy is if I say the name. But like I never found him attractive or anything. I guess that night he thought I was looking good, obviously, because I never look bad. I mean, right now I do, but it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, so we're just there chilling, and I just brushed it off as if, oh, he probably just wants some of the blanket or he just wants to sleep. But next thing you know, I'm feeling a hand rubbing, just like that. I was like,
you could experience this. Oh, if only you were there.
If only you were there.
What year was this?
This was like first year college.
Was it first year? Was it right after graduation?
It was first year.
Okay, that means I was in grade 9.
Really?
No, wait,
Yeah,
were you in 12
year.
plus? Were you in 12 plus?
You were in school. I
think I was done.
So that means I was either still in grade 8 or...
No, you were
in high school.
Because I was in 12.
Yeah,
I was in 12 plus then.
So it was first year. For me, it was first year, and like after he was like rubbing his hand and stuff, I was like, I hope this is not going where it's gonna go, because I really just want to sleep. Mind you, I was sick as a dog. No voice, stuffy nose, everything.
It was a long night.
It was just a very long, unorganized, hectic night. Okay? So I'm there brushing it off. I'm like, okay, he's probably just gonna get the vibe. I'm sleeping, so don't sleep. But no, his hand goes lower, and then it disappears, and I told him to stop, and then I went upstairs into my ex's room because we had just broken up. Even if we didn't break up if we didn't just break up, I still wouldn't have done anything with that white guy. But now every time when I see him, I just...
It's like, you know what you were doing.
Like, you know what you were doing. And last time I saw him, kind of gave me a little smirk. So I feel like he low-key remembers.
No, listen, I don't care what anybody
crazy.
says. Anybody that watches this video, anybody that hears what we say and says that they don't remember that night.
Don't lie.
You guys are liars. You guys are liars. Because till this day, me and Nicole still remember that like it was yesterday. So please, don't start to act any kind of way like you didn't know what was going on that night. Not necessarily between like us. But just in general. You saw what you saw. You know what you saw.
Doesn't matter how lit you were. You remember that.
Oh my god.
You're telling me.
Yeah. No. I was just gonna say so. This is also just like with us just growing up, just being like black girls. I should have specified being black girls in Guelph more so. But yeah, when it comes to being attracted to black guys or black guys finding you attractive or black guys always picking you as the second option or always picking you as the more sexual option versus relationship with a white girl or somebody much lighter. Again, no diss to anybody.
no diss at all. But y'all just like I could just go on for days. Like I could just go on for days. But being dark skinned, it could be like a lighter girl. It could just be a lighter girl, but it's embarrassing to be with me. The other girl, okay, she's a little, it's more acceptable. But how am I gonna be here? You're gonna be talking to me behind the scenes. Oh, I want you. I couldn't even.
I know who she's talking about. I know who she's talking about.
Don't piss me off. It's like I don't even want you like that. But you know what I mean? I want you. But then once you're around your homeboys,
I hope this guy knows who she's talking about. Like I hope they know. I hope
like,
he knows.
There's two, but there's
a main one, and I hope he knows. All right,
continue. Continue.
Sorry,
it was just.
Sorry, I'm getting flashbacks.
Like my blood is boiling now.
You're telling
at this
me
point,
my heart rate. Continue.
But yeah, it's like y'all will never want me because of how dark I am and how much. I don't know if it's because I'm more of a serious person. Like I don't really like to play games, but I'm gonna let you know that, especially me, because if I care, I care, and I'm gonna show how I care through my actions. It's not yappa yappa yappa, and then no.
Yappa yappa yappa. Shanice.
But yeah, like the next day, it's just a white female, but you can take her serious, or it's a lighter gal and you can take her serious. But we've been messing for how? Jesus, cause what
like
dark skin?
I just want to know what's the difference.
What's the difference
being serious with her than compared to being serious with me? If we were to have the same exact attributes, not even that, like realistically, and this is not to be this, like realistically, saying I look better, okay? Yeah. Realistically saying I look better, you still go pick that white girl to be serious with.
Not even to diss the white gals, but it's just like.
I'm better. I'm better.
Even the crackhead.
I know exactly who she's talking about.
The crackhead.
This is her only way she can let out her frustration.
There's just so much, but it's just like I don't want him to think that like.
And that's I'm sorry. I'm just gonna cut in here to just say, it's always that I feel like black girls and black women just always tend to care more for what that black man is feeling and wants and needs, but when it comes to what she wants, oh, I'm not looking for that, oh, this is too serious for me, oh, let's just be friends, right? And they'll full blown tell you, I'm not looking for a relationship,
but then the next day, not even week, like 2 days later,
flip the switch, they're
and it be your own friend.
It
be your best. Oh, I'm sorry. But it be. Yo, I can't be.
And that's the thing.
Be your own friend. Be your own friend.
The only thing that pisses me off, cause I've been in a situation like that, where it was a whole black guy. He said, "Yeah, I'm not looking for no relationship, no serious thing." 2 days, literally
2 days.
I swear to God, 2 days later, he's posting up with his white gal. And then after
what's his face? Forget that, man.
But yeah, anyways, and then after they broke up, he was like, "Yeah, I learned my lesson. I should have just went with you." And
Why do you have to learn your lesson?
Right.
I'm option 1. I'm not no option 2. I will change your life.
That's why I never understood. Why do I have to always be a second option?
That's what I'm saying.
Why do I always? Why can't
option.
I'm here now. Everything you say you're looking for somebody loyal. You're looking for this. You're looking for this. You're looking for this. I check all the boxes, but you don't want me. You're attracted to me. This is not even like I check all the boxes personality wise. You're physically, emotionally, attracted to me. Everything but you won't date me.
But it's crazy because it's like even the homeboys will know like how much you're worth this, and they'll be like, "Yo, why don't you? Like she's actually good." But yet they're still like.
It's those same homeboys that are
what is scary?
They won't warn you.
Is it my complexion?
I don't trust the homeboys either though, because those same homeboys are the same ones talking. They're talking smack. They're the ones saying, "Oh, this and that, this black girl, this and that, this black girl." They're the same people that say, "Oh no, you're a sweet girl, da 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 da," but then go around smack talking you or saying, "Oh no, she's not my type, but I think she's cute. We can handle each other like that, but not like this, not in public."
Right. I just want to know why is it so
Why-
embarrassing to be known with me? Because how am I even gonna be? How are we gonna be? Oh my god, how are we gonna be out in public and I even come to say hi to you? Me giving you a hug
Is
but we
awkward.
can, yeah, but we can on FaceTime. It's always, oh, I can't wait to see you.
No, because it's just like, what the heck?
But then once I pull up and your homeboys are around, and I even try to give you a little hug, it's one of those where it's just like,
That's sorry ass side hug. Sorry
Yeah.
language.
Alright.
What Beyonce said? Top 2, I'm number 2. I'm number 1.
Say a lot of the people in the back.
Beyonce said top 2, buying number 2. I'm number 1. I'm only 1. And a lot of black guys, hold up. A lot of black guys are actually colorist as ever.
Yeah.
My previous relationship, colorist, but he didn't want to admit it. He literally said, I don't go for girls your tone. I usually go for light skins or Latinas.
They'll really tell it to your face.
Right. Like, there was so much diss things that he would say about me. I can't say it on here because, like, it's like, it was actually bad. I'm actually happy we broke up.
And it's crazy because it's like, we have to take it.
It's just
we have to take it. Yeah,
his time is coming. Sorry.
That's good.
I know, you keep finding out new things. I know. It's crazy.
Y'all just don't understand. Like, it's really hard just being a black girl. Like,
especially wanting to be in a relationship and being a black
in
girl.
a it's not until I got to university, on everything. It's not until I got to university that I met people that were interested in me, like dating, like not just the sexual. Like, let's really connect. Sorry guys, we just had to change the camera. The other one kind of died on us, but yeah, just what I was saying earlier. It's not till university that I met like black guys, my skin tone, darker, lighter, everything, like the whole rainbow. They were all like, they wanted to get to know me and they genuinely wanted to date. It's not until then, and I was very, it just came as a shock. It came as a shock more so because coming from Guelph, obviously, like, you don't think black guys like you, and a lot of the time the black guys in Guelph, it's more so you guys are cousins, or you guys, that's your brother, that's your family, it's this, it's that, you're just friends. And the ones that you do like, you just know it could not happen, and it would not happen. Unfortunately, that's like the sad truth about the guys here in Guelph, that we know, or no diss to them, by the way. But yeah, it's not till university that like I met other black guys and just other guys in general that were interested in me just for me, not just because it was a fetish or anything like that. Like, they really were trying to like date and get to know me. Now I'm happily in a relationship. Me too. We're getting dying in there, don't worry.
Shout out to my husband. You know who you are. Hey, because I know you're going to watch this video. Because I'm going to force you to watch it. Shout out to my babe, I guess.
I'm kidding. Shout out to him. But, yeah, no, it's not until then. Like, and I think with just growing up, it kind of just takes a toll on what the standard of beauty is. Your self-confidence. I think, I know that I went through a lot of body dysmorphia growing up. Like, it's not, like I said, it's not till like uni that people are like, no, like, you look good, not to say like my friends obviously weren't hyping me up and stuff like in high school, but like, Guelph is just your body, right? It's just, you look good, you're something that people want to try, you're not something that people want to date and be with. And just the beauty standard here was literally being toothpick skinny, okay,
with a little toot,
like, it's really like oh my gosh, it was just a lot. You're always comparing yourself to the white girls around here, because it was just very rare to see like bigger white girls, especially even just with that, like even bigger white girls, the standard was still being thin. So not only are you not as skinny as these white girls, but you're also not the same color as them. You are shades and shades and shades darker, and you're more seen as like the cool friend or the funny friend or the friend that people want to hook up with, but not the friend that people want to date. And that was also, I think, a big thing I know for me. I don't know if you guys want to touch on that as well.
Okay, so for those of us, for those of you who don't know, I'm the baby of the group. Look at me. Those from the choir, what, 5, 6 years old? That sounds so.
I'm old.
5, 6.
5.
I'm old.
She's 17.
I'm 17. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep.
I'm 4 years older. 5.
No, you're 5. I'm 4.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'm 5 years
that's
older.
deep.
Yeah, she's definitely the baby.
I'm the baby of the group. So it's like I'm still in high school. I'm in my 12th grade year, about to graduate. But, but yeah, like, what do you call it? I'm learning so much from them. You know, I'm learning so much from them. So them saying like, oh, you're gonna meet so many more people, you know, when you get to college and da. They hate this, but it's like, I already met the one that I want. You see, but you know, I just don't want to. I'm low key waiting for that point of life, because all of this shapeness that I'm getting here is just not it. You know, it really isn't it. But I'm learning so much from them every single day.
It's just not worth putting yourself through.
Yeah.
The nonsense that goes on
in
this city.
Guys, so the video cut itself again. I don't really know what's going on with my camera, but it'll be fixed for the next video. So where it cut is honestly where the video even just ended off anyways. So yeah, if you watched through all of that, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed our little talk. Another video will be coming soon, this time group discussion with the guys and the girls, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as well as follow everybody on Instagram. I'm gonna leave everybody's Instagram in the bio, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So go now.